You know, some wins are just wins. They're a number in the box score and we forget them by next week. But then, every once in a while, you get a win that's something else entirely. It's the final chapter of a story that took years, sometimes decades, to write. This is one of those stories.
To really get what this win means, you gotta understand just how deep of a hole they were in. I mean, listen to their head coach, Kenny Blakeney. He's not exaggerating. For 20 years, Howard was ranked 354th, not near the bottom, literally at the bottom. When you're starting from there, victory isn't just a goal, it feels almost impossible.
Year after year, it was pretty much the same old story for Howard. Heartbreak, close losses, seasons that were over before the real March Madness even got going. But on this one night, with everyone watching, you could just feel it. The story was about to get a whole new ending.
So, how do you do it? How does a team with that kind of history finally break through? It's not about just one great game. It's about laying brick after brick for years, about overcoming failure, and building a belief that you belong. So what does it really take to check that final impossible box? Well, let's get into it.
Every climb like this starts with a leader. And for Howard, that leader was Coach Kenny Blakeney. He came from a world of winning, and he took over a program that, frankly, just wasn't. This was never going to be just about drawing up new plays. It was about tearing down an entire culture of losing and building a new one from scratch.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's wild. On one side, you have Coach Blakeney's past, playing for legends, winning national championships at a powerhouse like Duke. He was used to success. On the other side, a program that had never won a single NCAA tournament game, ever. It was like two different universes colliding.
And let me tell you, this turnaround didn't happen overnight. Not even close. He takes over the worst team in the country, wins only 4 games his first year, and then bam, the pandemic cuts his season short. It was just a brutal, slow grind. But then, you start to see it. Back-to-back tournament appearances. He built the foundation. Now, there was just one thing left to do.
All right, so now we get to the game itself, the climax. In a story this good, you just knew it wasn't going to have an easy ending. Howard had control, it looked like they were cruising, but in March, control is a very, very dangerous word.
So picture it, you're on the court. There's less than 2 minutes to go in the biggest game your school has ever played, and you're up by 11. You can taste it. The celebration is right there on the tips of your fingers. It feels like it's over. But oh man, it was just getting started.
All of a sudden, UMBC, a team that knows a thing or two about pulling off upsets, just came storming back. A bad pass here, a quick three-pointer there. That lead that felt so safe and comfortable a second ago, it was just melting away. And the building got tense.
And right in the middle of that chaos, this is what's going through the players' heads. Ose Okojie said it best. After all those years of work, all those practices, you can't panic. You can't let the fear take over. You just have to fall back on everything you've done to get there. You gotta trust it.
And here is where that trust paid off. Okay, so first, the shot clock is about to buzz. The play is broken, and Bryce Harris just hits this impossible turnaround jumper. So clutch. That puts them up by 4. UMBC races down, they get one last shot to tie it, a three-pointer at the buzzer, and it's off. It misses. The horn sounds.
And there it is, the final score. Howard 86, UMBC 83. The box is checked. The wait is over. After all those years of rebuilding, all those decades of waiting, they had finally done it. History.
But see, this win was so much bigger than just a number on a scoreboard. For 2 of Howard's most important players, this game against this team was personal. It was redemption.
Just take a look at Bryce Harris's story. The year before, playing against this exact same UMBC team, he goes down with a serious injury. It was a miserable moment in a losing season. Now, fast forward a year. He doesn't just play, he dominates with 19 points and 14 rebounds, and he hits the shot that seals the win. From a personal low to a historic high against the very same opponent. It's unreal.
You couldn't write a better script. Harris said it himself, it's a full circle moment. For him, this wasn't just about winning the program's first tournament game, it was about closing a painful personal chapter and starting a legendary new one.
And get this, he wasn't the only one. His teammate, Ose Okojie, also got hurt against UMBC the year before. He suffered a concussion. So what does he do in the rematch? Oh, nothing much. Just drops a career-high 23 points to lead the team to victory.
The two guys who had been knocked down by this opponent were the very same guys who stood up and delivered the final blow. So what's the big picture here? Why does this one basketball game matter so much? Because a win like this isn't an ending, it's a beginning. It changes everything for the future.
Coach Blakeney's vision goes way beyond the court. He tells his players that winning on this stage isn't just about a trophy. It's a key that unlocks doors for the rest of their lives. As he puts it, when you're a champion, there's not an alum in the world who won't pick up the phone for you. It's a network, a badge of honor that you carry forever. And think about this. For one night, Howard University, an HBCU that has been overlooked for so long, was the center of the sports universe. It was the only game on TV. Every single fan was watching them. That kind of spotlight, that kind of respect, that can change the entire perception of a university. But in the end, it all comes back to something really simple and pure. Ose Okojie just said it perfectly. These guys all grew up as kids, glued to the TV, watching March Madness, dreaming that maybe, just maybe, one day that could be them. And to not only get there, but to win, he just calls it crazy. It's that simple, beautiful moment of a childhood dream coming true. So, they did it. They climbed the mountain, they stared down their own history, and rewrote it. They proved that even the 354th ranked team in the country can have their moment in the sun. They checked off that first unbelievable box. And now, the only question left is, what box are they going to check next?